Yo, what is going on, guys? It is the SGR match today with another Madden 26 video, and today I'm going to be doing another coin making recap. In this video, I'm going to cover everything you should be doing right now in Madden 26 to maximize your coin making. I'm going to go over the investing you can do right now, the investing in the coming days, and just if you're no money spent player, tips and tricks you guys can be doing to maximize your coin making opportunity in this game. So, if you have any questions, be sure to leave a comment down below. I answer all comments, and if I can get you in time, someone else maybe can. Either way, I'll help you out if you have a comment. So, yeah, a lot of stuff to cover today. We're going to go over investing first, and then we'll kind of go over my investment plan for the next coming days. A lot of stuff to cover today, and it is a pretty good day, I think, to invest in coins. So with all this being said, let's dive straight into it, man. Let's start off with my investing. I'm going to set up my filters up just like this, and I'll show you how I'm investing in cards right now. It's pretty simple. I'm really glad I did not invest in 83 overall cards because they did not go up. They did not go up in price. Really, they actually dropped. I was kind of worried about this. I figured at some point EA, could do this where they just either release bad champions or they release a really good special offer. And bad champions in this Campus Heroes promo has actually caused 83s to be very, very cheap. There's not a lot of demand for the champion cards right now, so these 83s have actually dropped in price. Let me explain why I'm investing in 83 overall cards at 55k or less. 50 to 55k is a pretty good target range, okay? Let's think about the hero cards we've seen in promos this year. We have seen cards that in these hero cards that go into the champion sets usually sell for about 65 to 85k, sometimes a little more, maybe sometimes a little less. 55k is a very, very good price to buy these cards. It really reduces our risk to lose coins, so that's why I'm just going to spam probably 2 million coins into these 83 overall cards. Highly doubt that these, at least lose me coins. And I think at the absolute worst, I can still break even on this. I can still sell these cards for 60k probably in a couple days and break even. I'm gonna hold on to these cards right now because I actually see these going up quite a bit. I could see these at some point, at least at some point, 83 is going for around 70k, and I can make around 10k per card that I buy here. So I'm gonna put about 2 million into these 83s. 55k I think is probably the absolute max I would buy these cards for. You can see I'm doing it right now. I would aim more for like 50 to 52k. It's gonna, the cheaper you can buy these cards for, the safer it is, and the more you maximize your coins made on this investment. But basically, just keep refreshing this over and over and over again. The reason these cards are cheaper than previous heroes we've seen is because this promo is not super exciting right now, I think, with the champion cards. And hopefully, we kind of see some of these cards spike up a little bit with more demand for these 83s. Let's talk about the coming days of investing. I think Monday and Saturday, or Saturday and Monday, could be really good days to invest. I'll explain why. It's all going to depend on the special offers and how good the promo is, but either way, we just got to kind of play it by ear when these things come around. We can talk about these 82s right now. Now, these will become 83s. We'll be investing in 83s, not 82s. But we saw basically last week, these 82s were going for around 97k at a certain point in the week. And if we get a good special offer for Collector Series or for Legends, I'm going to be investing and looking to buy these cards. I'm not going to give you a price right now because it's going to be more relative to when that promo comes out. But let's say we do get a good special offer and there's a huge supply of these cards on the auction house. I'm going to buy up a ton of them and I'm just going to hold on to them and I'm going to sell them later in the week. That's kind of just the plan. It's that simple. So it'll be 83 overall legend cards or 83 overall collector series cards. One of the two. We're going to figure it out and we're just going to kind of play it by ear, see how good the special offers are, see how good the promo cards actually are, which are going to drive up the value of those cards that we're investing in. So let's also talk about events. Events are an insane way to make coins right now. This is huge from EA Sports. If you are a no money spent player and if you feel like you're decent at the game, this is where you need to be. Right here, what I'm looking at now. This is where you need to be. I believe if you go 9-0, I think it's just 9-0. You only have a week to do this, and I think it's unlimited as well. Maybe I'm wrong. Could be wrong in this, but I think it's unlimited. If you go 9-0, you do get that College OT Flawless Run Pack. That is a card going for 700,000 coins right now. I'll show you the auction house right now. 700k for winning 9 games in a row. If you're no money spent, that's a no-brainer. You need to do that. 100% need to do that. If I end up going 9-0, I'm just going to put all 700,000 of those coins into investing and hopefully turn that into around 1 million coins. That's kind of just the plan. So we'll go over here to Campus Heroes. We can look at these new 86 overall cards. You absolutely, if you're a decent player, you have a decent team, I clicked the wrong folder there, but need to be looking to do this event. It's going to maximize your coin opportunity, and we definitely recommend doing this. So if we scroll down here, just to show you all, it's going to be, where is he at? Yeah, so Malik Hooker is the first guy, and then we see Calvin Ridley. Calvin Ridley is probably going to go for more. I think he's the better one of the two. So I would expect him to go for a little more. I'd probably end up before you select the card, go to the auction house and actually see who's going for more. But yeah, these are the two cards you can select out of that 9-0 pack: Malik Hooker and Calvin Ridley. Would probably recommend, just really sweating hard and trying to get that, because that's 700K for 9 games. There's probably not going to be a better hourly coin ratio for the entirety of the year than going 9-0 in that event. Honestly, that's probably the best it's going to get for at least a while. Maybe with the Zero Chill promo, we see something better, or with the Harvest promo, with the Halloween promo, something like that. But it'll be at least probably a month before we see, that could potentially be like 300K per hour. It only takes you a little over 2 hours to go 9-0. So would definitely recommend doing that. It's definitely worth your time. Also, if you're no money spent, there are a ton of really good budget options in the game right now. Really, really good budget options with the Team of the Week promo, with the, I believe there are some good Campus Heroes ones as well. Even with these golds, this Nico Reed, if you're no money spent, need this card in your team. And, you have a kind of a low overall team. Decent man, really fast. He is 5'9", so that is going to be kind of your downfall. I'd probably play him in the slot, honestly. That's probably just what I would do. Probably would not have him over top. He's going to get mossed. He's going to get mossed regardless. But if you're no money spent, you could at least have that 85 speed on your team. There are also some good team. There is a good Team of the Week, I believe 83 overall card as well. Or a couple. It's the safety, I think. Or am I thinking of it right? Oh, I'm thinking of an 80 overall, I think, actually, is what I'm thinking of, from the Eagles. I believe. And a good running back as well, yeah, from the Seahawks. So these two are good no money spent options as well. I believe this card's fairly fast. 84 speed, I think. 85 speed, yeah, 84 speed there. Also on a Seahawks team that's pretty valuable. And then the Eagles team card here is a free safety. It's very valuable at 85 speed. Only 5'11", but yeah, some really, really good no money spent options here. Also some in Campus Heroes. If we go right here, you can see there are some good options here. I'll just go to the card I was talking about with the 82 to 83s. I know it's a little more pricey, but I think this is still, a very good option here. Was it Webster or Wester? I think it was Wester. You have an 85 speed. He is only 5'10", but there are just really good cards spread out here in these promos right now with the low overall cards. Only go with the guys with speed. I know they're not going to have any other good stats really, but just having those fast guys for fairly affordable prices. Wait, that's an insanely cheap card. I just completely fumbled the bag on that. I was too worried about his stats. That was an insanely cheap card, and I just completely missed the opportunity there. But yeah, I'm going to keep investing in this. I'm probably going to spend about 2 million coins in this today. That's just the plan. If this gets over 65K, or probably like 67 to 70K, kind of see where things go, I'll just sell off, honestly. I will take 10K profit for just buying and holding on to cards and selling them. I have no problem doing that. Or we could potentially build these into sets later on as more stuff comes out. So we're going to play it by ear, see how things go. Aside from that, there's not a ton you can do in sets right now to make coins. I was kind of just looking around. Maybe a straggler Team of the Week set, or if some prices fluctuate here with Campus Heroes, we could see some good profit here as well. You can see 55K for these cards here, and these cards are barely going for 200K. So that is not profitable. Cannot make coins off doing that. I'll show you the 86s right here, just to show you what I'm talking about. Shadur was the most expensive champion that I saw. However, still does not appear to be profitable. If we can see here, wow, actually, that is a complete lie. He's not profitable. That set does cost over 260K to do at 55,000 coins per. So you would basically need to complete the set for like 220K to make this worth it. Maybe even less, 210K. Not worth it right now at 260. And just not really realistic either. So these sets are not really profitable. I'm going to keep monitoring these though throughout the next coming days. And either way, I think it's a great day to invest and just kind of build those cards up and put our coins somewhere that we can actually make some coins off of. Rule number one of investing that I always say to follow, make sure you are sniping your cards though. Like when I'm saying buy these cards for 50 to 55K, make sure you're actually doing that, because it kind of gives you more leeway if your investment is wrong. And if I end up being wrong about this, it kind of gives us more leeway to be wrong, and we don't lose on as many coins. So there's 48,000. Gonna buy him up real quick if I can beat it. Nice, 48K. That's an awesome deal. And really just hoping these cards jump up to 70K. If they don't get quite that high, I'll still, be fine with 65K, because I didn't lose coins. That's the most important thing to me. If I didn't lose coins, and I at least took the risk of making 10K per card, totally cool with me. So if I don't get a profit, I'm just going to keep holding for a while, probably hold for at least a week until we kind of see where the market's at. And that's just kind of my plan right now. And I'm going to kind of follow the same strategy with Saturday and Monday. I'll update you guys as those things come. The good thing is we are sticking with the 86 overall champions for probably 3 straight weeks. So we have 3 weeks of buying these cards right now at 50K. Think about this right now. This is the best way to have your mindset with investing in these cards. We're buying these cards at 55K when we have seen champions at 65 to 85K all year, right? And we have 3 weeks for these cards to jump up 15K, 10 to 15K. That is absolutely doable. 3 weeks of 83 overall, heroes and 86 overall champions. This is very, very realistic, very, very doable. If these cards continue to be popping up here on the auction house for this cheap, maybe set your limit to 50K, because this is crazy. I'm getting these cards right here. at 48,000 coins. That is awesome. So love that. This is where all my focus is going to be tonight. Probably going to dump, like I said, 2 million coins into this. Seems like a very, very wise way to spend my coins here. Probably going to run all the way down to like 2.5 mil on my coin stack here. So yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. Kind of just going to investing super hard and going to keep you all updated with the coming things we have here and the stuff we find out about sets, special offers, stuff like that. That is going to dictate the market and how we invest. Hope you guys are here today. Stay safe for me. Peace out.